Hello Capricorn, welcome back. We are the Twin Oracles here. We are back with another monthly read. This is a general reading for mid-month of July 2020. Now it is a general reading, meaning it might not all resonate with you, so take the parts that resonate and leave the parts that do not. And also it is a timeless reading, so although this reading is for mid-July 2022, whenever you find this reading, whenever this reading arrives on your doorstep, that's when it is meant for you, okay? So it is timeless, although it was done for July 2022. So if you watch this a year from now or 6 months from now, that's when the messages will pertain to you and will be relevant to you. So take it how it resonates. Welcome, Capricorn. Thank you for being here. Please like the video upon entry. It doesn't cost you anything to do so. It means the world to us. It helps the channel grow. We're truly grateful for all our A1 Day 1 subscribers. New subscribers, you're welcome as well. And as well, cross watchers, we welcome you too. So if you do like this video, we also ask that you share this video with loved ones. You never know who you can help. Also subscribe to our channel, Twin Oracles. And let's hop into the channeled messages. So Capricorn, I was picking up an energy where, take this how it resonates. It could be you or it could be someone else, but it feels as though you had left someone out in the cold. You left someone behind and you stopped talking to them, or you weren't supportive of them, or you, for some reason or another, you felt maybe it was your prerogative to pull back your energy for some reason, for some shape or form, or however it resonates with you. It is going to be different for all of you, okay? So for some of you, maybe you didn't get what you were looking for. For others of you, maybe you didn't get your way. For others of you, I'm sensing that there's a third party that was very manipulative around you, and they are the ones that influenced you from leaving someone else out in the cold. Okay, so it's kind of like you were under someone else's influence. Like there's another person by your side that's like, whispering in your ear, and, you're not a bad person, but maybe you were just influenced by this other person that was in your ear. Let's just put it that way. And so you're reminiscing the past with this person that you walked away from, or this person that you took your energy away from, or this person that you left out in the cold, whoever this person is. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be a past loved one, but either way, you're reminiscing, you're thinking about this person, you're thinking about the way things were with this person in the past. Okay, so you're really thinking about the past with this person and how things went and how things ended and how things went down, how things turned out. And so you're realizing and you're reviewing and reanalyzing how you left this person out in the cold and how you pulled back your energy from this person, you pulled away your love from them, you didn't show love or support towards them, you held back all of you from them. There was no contact, you didn't contact them, you didn't talk to them, you were very cold towards them, just very, very cold, right? And it's not to say this is in your nature. Like I said, there could have been someone else whispering in your ear, trying to manipulate things because this third person wanted things to go their way, right? And so they had you wrapped around their finger, and they were trying to manipulate you to get things their way, okay? Bottom line, what I was picking up in this energy is that you are wanting to reconcile with this person or with these people from the past. Okay, it's like you want a fresh new beginning, you want to apologize, you want to come in, say you're sorry, you want to maybe explain yourself, explain what happened, and maybe show some love, maybe show some support. Okay, so if that resonated for you, or if these channeled messages resonated with you, please take 1 second and give us a like the video. You can also comment down below if this does resonate with you, and if it does not, that is okay. Let's get into the cards and see what they have to say to you today. So I hope that message resonated with you. It's like you kind of want to communicate to someone why you shut them out and left them out in the cold. All right. God, what is the most important message that you would like to tell Capricorn today? What messages does Capricorn need to hear today? Just saw 555. Right, it's like, you know, for some of you, you're feeling like you can't move forward. You're feeling a sense of urgency, like it's like you can't wait anymore. You have to communicate. You have to express what had happened, talk about things, you know, talk about the past, how things went down. It's like you can't move forward until you communicate or talk or express, or you can't move forward until you offer, you know, an apology, or you ask for reconciliation or a new beginning, to start over, to have a new relationship again. Okay, so take this how it resonates. But for some of you, it just feels like, you know, you can't move on. Like things just aren't sitting right with you any longer. It's been so long, and now you just need to start over. You need this fresh beginning. You need this to all transform. You just can't, you feel like you can't move on like this. God, what are the important messages for Capricorn? Yeah, so because of that, you know, it's like you really want to take control here. You know, you feel like you can't go on like this anymore, and you feel like you want to take charge, and you want to take charge passionately. You want to make things happen. You want to take initiative. You want to heal this. You want to transform this energy. It's like you can't move on until the wrong was made right. And it's like, it feels like you can't wait any longer. You know, it feels like there was something done wrong, and you can't wait any longer until you make the wrong right. God, what else would you like to tell Capricorn here? Some of you could have been involved with a Leo as well. Maybe it was the Leo that was in your ear, or you were in the Leo's ear. Take it how it resonates, because you could be either the person that was left out in the cold, or you could be a Leo that was dealing with a Capricorn, and the Capricorn was in your ear, or you're a Capricorn and a Leo was in your ear. Okay, so take it how it resonates. It kind of feels like you feel like there's urgency. You can't move forward because you don't want to have a missed opportunity. I'm picking up. It's like there's urgency here. I'm feeling that there's urgency. You want to communicate, and you want to communicate quickly. I don't know what's causing this urgency. It's like you're picking up something like inside of you, and you feel stuck, and you don't want to feel stuck anymore. You want to free and heal this whole situation. Okay, so it's like you want to communicate, and you want to communicate on starting over, having a fresh new beginning, having a fresh new start, making things right, working on this together. See, I was picking up a Leo, and here we have the Strength card, which is the Leo card. So I was definitely picking up quite strongly a Leo is involved here as well with the Capricorn, and someone who's a third party who was left out in the cold. Okay, so this kind of is like a triangle here going on. It's a little bit confusing, so place it where it resonates with you or for you, but it just feels like you felt like you were trapped because you had someone in your ear, or you were the one in someone else's ear, okay? But either way, you know, someone was feeling trapped here. They felt like they didn't have a choice. They were being manipulated by someone. Someone was in someone's ear. And the person that had someone in their ear, they're the ones that were feeling, you know, manipulated, and they were the ones being controlled, and they were the ones that felt like they were stuck, their hands were tied. They thought they were doing the right thing at that time. Okay, at that time, when they had that person in their ear, they didn't see any other way. They thought they were doing everything right. They thought that was the way. They thought, because that person that was in their ear was so manipulative. And for a very small group of you, this is you. You like, for a very minute amount of you, this was you. You were in someone's ear. You were in a Leo's ear. Okay? Take it how it resonates. But now you just want to show your love. It's kind of like something happened. Whoever had someone in their ear, it's like something happened and you had a wake-up call. There was something that showed you, like, you woke up all of a sudden, you realized, oh my gosh, what have I done? Like, I totally left that person or left those people out in the cold, and they didn't deserve it, and they deserve better than that. And, you know, whoever, whatever it was, like, you felt at that time you didn't have control. You couldn't do anything more than that. You felt stuck because someone was in your ear. And this is really stressing you out, because you just want to get back with this person, and you want to apologize, and you want to say you're sorry. And I'm getting very emotional right now. It's like you want to, it's like you just want to cry. You want to cry for, you know, the way that you behaved in the past, for what was done in the past. You're really reminiscing about the past and, you know, what happened and how things went down. And you're feeling like very emotional and very sensitive and in a very vulnerable place in your life, because you realize what you did was wrong. Or whatever was done to you was wrong. This is going to be different for all of you. For some of you, you are the one that was left out in the cold. You are the one that was abandoned, that wasn't loved, that wasn't supported, right? So take this how it resonates. It's not going to be the same for all of you. Put your shoes in the aspect that most resonates with you. But I'm picking up, like, you know, there was this person, this third person that was in someone's ear. And whoever's ear was listening, they're the ones who, the person that had someone in their ear, they are the ones now that are feeling bad over what happened and wanting to start over, wanting to have a reconciliation, wanting to start fresh, wanting to have a new loving relationship. Okay? Whew, that one was heavy. Let's get the singing bowl out here. I'm just going to ring the bell to clear the energies. And just breathe into that for a minute. It's like I just hear someone saying, like, what have I done? Like, what have I done? You know, how could I have done this to that person? Let's get into the Island Time Wellness deck, the Love Oracle cards. God, what is the most important message you would like to tell Capricorn here? A golden mirror. Yes, exactly. So the person that was, whoever was the one talking in someone else's ear, that person that was doing the talking, that person that was in someone else's ear, they were a narcissist. Okay? Everything revolves around them. It doesn't matter whoever was chirping in someone's ear, that person was a narcissist. Okay? Tough pill to swallow when you don't know at that time that they are a narcissist, or even what a narcissist means. But looking back, you realize that you were manipulated. Looking back, you realize that that wasn't you. right? Like, it's not in your personality type to treat other people poorly, or to leave them out in the cold for no reason, or to abandon people for no reason. That's not who you are. But you only behaved that way because you had someone in your ear. And that person that was talking in your ear, if they're not narcissists, they're controlling or manipulative, it's all about them. It's always been about them. They could be someone that's selfish. They could be someone that's been spoiled all their life. This could be like a parent dynamic, a parent-child dynamic. It could be a mother and a child dynamic. So it could be a mother gained up with a child, and that same mother left her other child or other children out in the cold for this one child. It could be that this child was spoiled majority of their life, and that mother always took this child's side. But this child always made life about them no matter what. And the parent always made life about this child no matter what. The parent, like, something can happen to this child and it's always about that child. A different child, their other child, could have gone through something even more drastic, but that was never observed. That was never seen. There was no love or support with that other child that went through some form of trauma, because it's always about that one child. So take this how it resonates, but this is a really tough pill to swallow. It really is. Because there was someone here that was being manipulated by someone else. And that doesn't, negate that you had a choice to make yourself, right? You can't just say, oh, well, someone was in my ear. Yeah, but at some point, you know right from wrong. At some point, you know what you're doing, okay? For those of you that, had someone in your ear, okay? This is a really confusing read, just because, again, it's a general read, so it's going to be different for each of you. So, you can be in one of three categories. You can be either the narcissist that was chirping in someone's ear. You could have been the person that had the narcissist chirping in your ear, or you could have been the third person or the third category where you were the one that was left out in the cold. Okay? But the person that had someone in their ear, they had a choice to make. They could have put up boundaries for themselves, because at the end of the day, they know right from wrong. Right? They could have put up healthy boundaries. They could have made a choice to, love everyone equally, to treat everyone equally and fairly and justly. Okay? But it doesn't seem like that was the case here. God, what else would you like to tell Capricorn? And it's not easy, by all means. It's not easy being in a narcissist connection, whatever type of connection it was. Not easy. But it's a lesson to learn to be able to put up boundaries. God, what else would you like to tell Capricorn here? What else would you like to tell Capricorn? All right. Yeah, so it's like, you have mask in reverse, okay? So this has two meanings here. The person that was in someone else's ear, they were hiding themselves well. They were hiding themselves to be a narcissist really well. Okay, so they were playing, whoever was the one doing the talking in someone's ear, they were playing their cards really, really well with the person that they were talking in their ear to. Okay, so they were playing that really well. Also, that this has to do with the person that had someone talking in their ear, trying to manipulate and control things. That person that left the other person out in the cold, the person that left the other person out in the cold, they weren't showing their true feelings. They were masking their feelings. They were hiding their support and love to the person that they left out in the cold. You know, they weren't showing any emotions. They weren't showing any love. They weren't showing any respect to the person they left out in the cold. And it was all because of this narcissist that was in this person's ear. So it's like there's a twofold. The narcissist that was in the person's ear, they were putting on a mask, playing it all up smoothly. And also the person that had someone in their ear, they were not showing their true feelings to the person they left out in the cold. They were hiding their love, withholding their love, holding back their support. Okay? So it's like, whichever way you look at this, there was a lot of deception going on. There was definitely a lot of deception going on. God, what else would you like to tell Capricorn? If this is resonating with you so far, please comment down below and let's talk through this together. You know, I'm still getting the energies here because you have sunglasses. So it's like you're turning a blind eye, or, you know, whoever had someone in their ear, they were turning a blind eye to the person that they left out in the cold. Okay, they were turning a blind eye. They weren't being real. They weren't being genuine. They weren't treating the person that they left out in the cold the way that they treated the person that was in their ear. It's like, but like they weren't treating them the same, but then if you were to talk to them, they'd say, oh yeah, I treat you the same. What are you talking about? And it's like, what? How can you say that with a straight face? That's why the glasses here. Because it's like they're shielding, like they're not allowing you to see what they truly feel for you, because they're not allowed in their eyes to show you how they truly feel, because they have to hold face with this narcissist. So they think. So, you know, it's like they're taking the side of the narcissist. So they're hiding they're hiding back and holding back from the way that they should be treating you. God, what else would you like to tell Capricorn? Where is this heading? Where is this going? You know, because I'm seeing like someone wants to communicate and say, hey, let's make this work. Let's start over. Let's, you know, have a new beginning, right? But someone has to bite the bullet here, and, you know, someone has to really be vulnerable here, really open and put themselves in a very vulnerable position in order to be able to be real and authentic and really show themselves to be vulnerable. This is what happened, you know, to go back to that past and explain and talk about what really happened here. God, what would you like to tell Capricorn? Okay, we have a flower right here. Mirror. You know, this is why I'm picking up that this is a hard reading, because there's so many layers to this reading, okay? And so I'm picking up that the two people, the person that was in someone else, the narcissist that was in someone's ear, these two people here, it's like they are a mirror to each other. And it also feels like they have some kind of soul tie. They kind of have some, you know, soul contract connection between them two. And that's why, you know, they were always like this with each other, you know, like they were bonded together, and they've always been like that. You know, and it's because something happened to the narcissist when they were a child, and this other person felt responsible for what happened to this child when they were a young child. So that's why this person allowed this narcissist to control them all their life growing up. And that's why they had this soul tie, because this person that had the narcissist in their ear, they always felt guilty and they always felt responsible for something that happened to this narcissist when they were a child. But it wasn't their fault. It wasn't their fault. It happened because it was meant to happen. It was part of that person or that child's soul contract. But this other person took it on as their fault. And that's why that person was always manipulated by this narcissist. So it's like there's a soul tie here, you know, and the person, the narcissist here, has this other person wrapped around their finger. Because this narcissist knows that this person feels guilty for what happened, even though it wasn't this person's fault. This is hard to explain, but anyway, so next we have healing heart. Okay, so this is a toxic connection between these two people, between the narcissist who's in the person's ear and between the person that has the narcissist in their ear. It's like it's a soul contract. It's a soul tie that they have between each other, but it's also a toxic connection, right? Because it feels like the narcissist is just using this other person as like a puppet, as like a chess player would, right? It's like, it is toxic. And so this person, both of these people have to heal. Both of these people have to heal. The narcissist and the person that has the narcissist in their ear. Place it how it resonates for you, okay? But these people have to free each other from this relationship because it's a toxic relationship. You know, the narcissist is just using this other person. One last card, God. If you are looking for a personal reading, if you want to dig deeper into your situation and your scenario, that information is linked down below. And if you are enjoying this so far, if it resonates with you, please hit the like button as well. It really helps us immensely and it doesn't cost you anything. So we're truly grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so yeah, this is exactly what I've been saying. So there are two people involved here. These two people that have this soul tie, that have this connection, the narcissist and the person that the narcissist ear is in, okay? It's basically an empath and narcissist paradigm. You have girl with a snake, okay? So it is a toxic relationship, and you know, the narcissist is using this other person here. It's an empath and narcissist paradigm. The narcissist is using this empath to get what the narcissist wants. And the narcissist is using this empath as like a player would, or like as a puppet to get what the narcissist wants. The narcissist is trying to take away from this person that was left out in the cold. So the narcissist is manipulating the empath to take away the empath's power from this person that they left out in the cold. So the empath left someone out in the cold, whether it be, you know, a mother leaving her daughter, a mother leaving her children for another child, or, you know, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a friendship, however this is in your life, okay? But I am picking up that, you know, it could be a mother-daughter relationship, a mother and a daughter paired up and abandoned and left out another child or other children out in the cold. So let's go with that story so you can place it where it resonates, okay? But basically, there's a narcissist, there's an empath, and there was someone left out in the cold. And the narcissist was using the empath. And the narcissist was using the empath to pull away the empath's energy from the person that was left out in the cold. Because this narcissist was trying to get revenge on that person being left out in the cold. The narcissist has to make everything about themselves first and only. First and foremost, everything will always be about this narcissist. And this empath will never, ever, ever be able to please this narcissist. And then you have this third person here that's out in the cold, that's all alone, that was completely abandoned, unsupported, unloved, completely alone, that has no one. Because there's this empath-narcissist dynamic going on. And this empath is being used because the empath did not put up any boundaries with this narcissist. And this empath allowed this narcissist to control and take over her or his entire life. Okay, and last but not least, we have photograph here. This is what I was telling you, where the empath now is like reminiscing and feeling remorse and thinking about the past and saying, why would I have done that to that person? How could I have left them out in the cold like that? How could I have not been loving? How could I have not been supportive? How could have I just thrown them out to the wolves, thrown them out to the cold like that and not care about that person? So it's like they're missing you, right? The empath that left you high and dry, both of these people left you. The empath and the narcissist both left you high and dry, okay? But the empath that left you high and dry is feeling a little bit of remorse here. A little bit of remorse. You know, they might be thinking about you in their mind. They might be looking at old photos. They're missing you. They're thinking about the past, how things happened. You know, they might want to start a new connection with you, right? Might. That's not for all of you. Some of them might, okay? But there has to be a disconnect between this empath and narcissist paradigm. This has to end. This has to be broken up in order for both of these two people, this narcissist and empath, in order for them to heal and grow and have, you know, a loving chance at life. They need to separate and they need to heal from this toxic relationship that they have together. This patterning has to stop. It does. Between the empath and the narcissist. And, you know, for the person that's left out on the cold, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened to you, because that can't be easy. But at the end of the day, the person that's left out in the cold, there's nothing they can do about this relationship between these two people. This has to come from the empath. The empath has to take back their power from the narcissist, and they have to put boundaries up, and they have to make wrong right. It's like what came up in the channeled message. So, thank you all for being here till the very end. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for your time. We do appreciate your time for watching these videos. If this resonates with you, that's awesome. Please like our video. We're grateful and thankful. If you know that this sounds exactly like a situation with someone that you know, please share this video with them. Will you do that for us? Because you just never know who you can help and how you can help someone with a video like this. After all, that's why we do these videos. We create this content out of love and out of our love to be able to help guide our beautiful viewers, okay? We're here to guide and to perhaps give different viewpoints or different ideas, different thought processes. So thank you again all for your time, for watching, for being here thus far. We love you so much. Please like the video upon exiting, share the video, and subscribe to our channel, Twin Oracles. We love you so very much. Until the next time, bye for now.